Let's get going with a Twitter account. Well, first I'm going to show you the Twitter account that I started last night, and it's right here. You definitely need a bio. You only get 160 characters, not a lot at all. So you really need to think about what your bio is going to be. But right here, my bio is I am CEO and founder of Wealth Creations Network. I provide a zero out-of-pocket way for you to build your business and create wealth online. And then I have my link there for people to go to Wealth Creations Network. Also, as you can see, I customized my site by putting a nice background behind it. Not one of those little Twitter backgrounds, but I put a nice background that I like back there. So I placed that in there. And I started tweeting. Started last night. Let me go all the way down here. In fact, 17 hours ago is when I started this account, folks. And it says, I just set up my Twitter account. I truly want to meet people that have a passion for what they do. Please tweet me and introduce yourself. I got someone to contact me, and I responded to these are all my tweets, by the way. And actually when I woke up this morning, I had like 14 people that were following me already. And so I made it a point to contact each and every one of the people that decided to follow me. And I want you to know that one of the best things to do to show people that you truly care and are sincere is to not put some type of message in your notepad and then just send it off the same message over and over again to different people. They're going to see it. If they look at your tweets, they're going to say, oh, look at this. She just sent me the same message. Okay, so you want to be sincere. And so what you want to do is read their message, read what they're all about, go look at their profile, and then comment, make some kind of comment, excuse me, that shows that you took the time to look at who they are and what they do. Okay? So important. So I'm going to read you some of these and show you that none of them are exactly the same. Right here, said, Bobby, you're my first follow. Thanks so much. Enjoy your cookout with your family. He was having a cookout with his family. He said that he couldn't wait for it. And I mentioned it in the tweet. This one, Chris, thank you for following me. It will be a pleasure to follow you back. Looking forward to learning more about you. Okay? It's not the same thing. Here's Charles. It was great to see your follow when I got up this morning. Thanks. I'll be following you as well. Here's, okay, Patrick, you're ambitious. 2 Twitter accounts? Looking forward to learning more about you. So this gentleman, he had 2 Twitter accounts, and he wanted me to follow him on both of those accounts. This one here, I just tweeted, and I put, you've made my day. Got up this morning with over a dozen follow requests. Thank you for the warm welcome. I think I'm going to love Twitter. Okay, I just put that in there. And then I put another tweet. Wow, time is already running by me fast. Have a training session with my leaders this morning at 7 a.m. Pacific time. Gotta run. Be back soon. So I'm just tweeting, just telling them what I'm doing. It's very simple with Twitter because you don't have to write a whole article. You just write a few things and just tell folks what you're doing. And then I put another tweet. Coming soon, a new social network for entrepreneurs and small online businesses. WCN is going social. I'll keep you posted. So I'm just throwing things at folks. And here are some other things that I wrote to people that wanted to follow me. And anyone who follows me, I'm following them. It says, just want to thank you for following me on Twitter. I'm returning the favor. Hope to learn more about you. Put that for Tyrone. And then let me know. And then with this one here, I put, let me know if you need any help and get. Actually, with Tyrone, I noticed that he didn't have a bio. He didn't have anything going on. And I put, it looks as though you are new to Twitter as well. I actually have another account, but just started this new one for business. Just want to thank you for following me on Twitter. I'm returning the favor. Hope to learn more about you. And then it's the same person, because I needed to tell him a little bit more. It says, let me know if you need any help in getting started with Twitter. It's actually fun. So this gentleman, I just noticed that he wasn't doing too much on Twitter. And maybe he was lost or something, so I wanted to extend a hand. Okay. And this particular person, okay, this one is, I'm definitely following you. What a great spirit you have. Thank you for all your uplifting advice. Hope to learn more. Okay, so this particular person is a kind of like a motivational speaker. And this one right here is a marketer, and I put, what a pleasure to be able to connect with a fellow marketer. Thank you for the follow. I'm returning the favor. Let's network. Okay. And then I put, I just realized you're located in Nevada. I used to live in Las Vegas. I visited it last October. Boy, has it changed. I just wanted to put that in there. So as you can see, I'm just socializing, folks. Okay? When you socialize like that, people are going to inevitably click on your profile and learn more about you. Okay? And possibly will click on your link, and you'll get people that way. This is socializing. Not once did I put in my link saying, go to Wealth Creations Network and join the team. I didn't do that. All I'm doing is socializing with these people. But what I like about my new account is I'm socializing with like-minded people. I'm determined to stick with folks that are maybe inspirational speakers, motivational types of people. I'll show you who I'm following right now. I decided to follow some people that have impressed me, and one of them is Ivanka Trump. I really like, I just think she's a very impressive young lady, and so I'm following her. And what you want to do is find people that inspire you and look at what their bio looks like. Find out what they're doing. Another person, Tony Robbins, in as well. And, you can look at certain people like Tony Robbins and, folks that are out there in the limelight, so to speak. Here's Susie Orman Show. She's an Emmy Award-winning TV show host, #1 New York Times. These people you want to friend because you want to see what they do. What kind of posts do they put up? Are they following social media etiquette? Some of them don't. Some people that claim to be marketers, they all you see down the line is them trying to sell you something. You start paying attention to how you feel about that. How do you feel about people always trying to sell you something? It doesn't set well with you. And if it doesn't set well with you, you can be assured that people are going to think the same of you if you do that to them. So you don't want to follow in someone's footsteps if there's a pet peeve or if it's angering you. You don't want to do what they're doing. Okay, figure it out why it angers you and make sure you don't do that in any of your social media activities. Okay, and I'm going to make it a point to continue to follow people. Each time I see that they've already followed me, I'm going to go ahead and follow. This person, Charles Martin and Chris DeMarco, I will go ahead and follow these folks. And I click on the person, and I look at what they're actually doing. And he found a great printer deal, ink printer deal. I'm going to look into this buyinkcheap.com. I'm going to look into that to see what kind of deal that is, just to let him know that I took the time to do that. But I'm going to go ahead and follow anybody that follows me, of course, that is business-minded. Now, if you find someone that's not business-minded and something else, then, of course, you don't have to follow them. Okay? So, I want to show you how to set up your account. It's so easy, folks. It's insanely easy. I'm going to do the best that I can to... I'll just start a new account. I'm going to go to twitter.com. And this is the page that you're going to see when you set up your account. Now, the question that I get, Selena, I have this many followers on Twitter. Should I abandon that account and start a new one? Well, it just depends. Do you like the people that are following you on that account? In other words, are they going to be interested in what you're about as far as your marketing niche and as far as your affiliation with Wealth Creations Network? If all of those, if it's not really a business account and it was just you shooting the breeze and things like that, then I would say don't abandon it. No, you can go ahead and keep that as your personal account and start a business account and start associating with folks that are business minded, like minded. Okay, so that's my suggestion to you. So right here I'm going to sign up, and when you sign up, what I suggest is you use your full name, and I'm going to once again sign up here. I'm going to use my full name, but now I need to use another email account. And you can have multiple Twitter accounts. You can have hundreds of them, but you can't use the same email twice. So if you want to start another account, you have to use another email. Plain and simple. So I'm going to use another email right here, and I'm going to do a password, which will be this. I'm going to sign up. Okay. Oops, doesn't look like a valid email because I don't have .com on there. Alright, so it's a valid email and my password is okay. And they suggest a username. They suggest Selena Brantley. Now, the username is very important. However, the username can be changed at will. So you're not stuck with the username forever and ever if you want to change it. So I highly recommend that you use what your niche is. So if you've determined what your niche is, then use keywords of that niche within your username. You want to make sure that I would put your business name in there, or whatever it is that you're doing within your niche. Okay. Now I'm not going to continue with this because once I create the account, I'm going to go back. Once I create the account, I'll show you what you need to do. Okay, this one. So once you've made your account, it's going to have you go to, whoops, I'm going to sign in. Okay, so once you're at your Twitter account, it's going to take you to your settings. Okay, it's going to look like this. And in your settings, it's going to have your username in there and your email. Okay. And then it's going to ask you if you want to add a location to your tweets. And I would suggest that you do, and to make sure that people know where you're from. Okay. And down below here it says tweet media. You may delete all location information from your past tweets. This may take up to 30 minutes. So you can actually, if you decide that you don't want people to know where you're located, you can delete them. And it says here, by default, you automatically see images and videos only from people you follow. Additionally, you can choose to display media from people you don't follow and display media that may contain sensitive content. I've chosen to leave that blank. It's up to you. Okay? And if your media contains sensitive content, then go ahead and mark it, but mine doesn't. This is giving you an option to protect your tweets, and I highly recommend you not to check it, simply because it's only going to let people whom you approve to follow your tweets. And if you're in business, you want anybody and everybody basically to follow your tweets. And if there's someone that you don't particularly like, so you can make sure that they don't come back. Okay. And then I selected this because it says use a secure connection where possible to encrypt your account information. Why not? So I went ahead and did that, and you can go ahead and save. And you can also deactivate your account down here if you decide that you don't want it anymore. You can deactivate it. Okay. All right. So the next thing is you want to set up your profile.